Good morning, guys. It is 7:08 in the morning. Guys, today is my birthday. I just turned 25 today. So yeah, happy birthday to me. Currently out here on the needle sub for today. Railfanning from sunrise until sunset. Just got here not too long ago. We had a port stacker pass by not too long ago. Here's a very long one. The next westbound is behind it, so it looks like it's a Z train. Or it could be a Q train. Alright, yeah, this guy's not stopping. Alright, and then the gates are going down right now. Alright, here we go. 77, 89, 71, 98, nice. Or you know what, this could be a Q train, because I see a lot of JB Hunt. But if I see any FedEx, then that's a Z train. I see mid DPUs for this guy. Yeah, so it looks like it's a Q train to me. Or it could be a Z train, either one. So far I haven't seen any FedEx. 3273, 7413. Yeah, this looks like a Q train to me. Alright guys, there goes that westbound Q train west of Daggett. Alright, it's 7:24 right now. Here's the next westbound about to pass right now. Yep, it's an 8th liter. Guys, I just caught a case with a westbound port stacker. why, but I have 3 bars. that mid DPUs. There goes that port stacker down to Long Beach. Alright, well it's 7:50 right now, so we have a westbound about to pass right now. This doesn't look like an auto rack. You know what? I think it's one of those tarp trains. So it's a unit train. Interesting. Let's see what we have for power. There's 3 units up front. I don't think I've seen one of these guys out here before. If not, it's my first time. 750. Yeah, this is a unit train. Two cars. 3. 5. Alright, here's the mid DPUs. Guys, well, it's 8:32 in the morning right now, so we finally have our first eastbound of the day. First eastbound is the MCIYR manifest, the City of Industry to Yermo manifest, about to pass right now. I think the leader is 73. Nice. And it's 6442. Nice. it's a pretty short manifest, but hopefully traffic on the needle stuff will pick up again. So yeah. Alright, time right now is 8:33. So 4 trains in about an hour and a half, not bad. Alright guys, here goes the manifest to Yermo. Alright guys, it's 8:39 right now, so yeah, so the manifest bound for Yermo just passed a couple minutes ago. Here's my first eastbound BNSF freight of the day. Might be a port stacker, but we'll see. I haven't checked the cam, but hopefully there's something interesting on here. Nothing interesting up front, so yeah. Yep, it's the port stacker. 7101. Yeah, very long one. $49's not too bad. Maybe it's going like 45, I think. Alright guys, there goes that eastbound port stacker. Nothing interesting on it, so yeah. Alright guys, it is 9:11 in the morning right now. I think we have an eastbound Z train about to pass right now. 8355 should be the leader. If it is, then I saw him pass North Main a little after 5 in the morning today. Oh, here we go. Has a H1 trailing second, 1024, so it may be him. Yep, this is him. All right. Woohoo! First pass of the day. The last two. Morning. Yeah, this guy's going to Chicago. I got the symbol from someone, and apparently this is the Electri, so yeah. Definitely a Z train for sure. I can tell he was a long one. All right, guys, there he goes to Chicago. All right, guys, it's 9:32 in the morning. I think we have the eastbound Z train about to pass. This could be the SPD, but I could be wrong. It has a Ferromex up front, so yeah, Ferromex Ace. All right, here we go. Yep, there it is. Got away from the engineer, nice. Ferromex 4054. Nice. Yep, this is the Z train. FedEx, I was right. Alright guys, there goes that eastbound Z train out of San Bernardino with Ferromex unit 4064 trailing fourth. Alright guys, so it's 9:41 right now. So yeah, there's a westbound manifest that was tied down here for a little bit, but it's back on the move right now. I have a feeling there's something good on it, so yeah. One of the units is smoking pretty good. Could be the bell bar, but who knows. You know what? There's an H1 unit on it. There's an H1 unit. Look at that. And what is that trailing third? Let me guess, the fake bonnet. Hold on, whoa, hold on, here we go, here we go. Fake bonnet and H1 on the same train, woohoo! Here we go, guys, here we go. Leader is 3726. 3726. 72, 755, 1041, 4036, and 4543. Woohoo! Hell yeah, let's go. See, I had a feeling there was something good on it. Holy shit, I took so many photos. Let's go. All right. 9:42 a.m. Westbound manifest. So it had 3726, 7222, 755, 1041, 4036, 4543. So there's a total of 6 units up front, not bad. Passed me 9:42 in the morning. Hopefully there's something good at the back. I need a decent photo of 1040. And then we got a rear DPU at the back. Woohoo! Let's go. 5266. Alright guys, there he goes in a Barstow. Great lash up. Alright guys, so it's 9:51 right now, so we have the LOY 30 from Yermo to Mojave. Woohoo! Oh, what's that at the very back? I think that's a transformer. Yeah, it is. I think we might have an eastbound nearby. $51.74 and $42.51. Alright guys, here we go. It's 10:11 right now. There's the eastbound about to pass right now. Apparently, just passed the Barstow Camp a couple minutes ago. There's a sticker unit on here. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. There it is. Oh, he's not going very fast. All right. Could be a Z train. And that sticker unit should be trailing second out of 5. There's an ace on it. Haha. $60.31 leading. There it is. $60.78. Woohoo! Oh yeah, that's a good photo right there. No, I like the other photo. Hold on. Yeah, he's a long one. goes that eastbound Z train with BNSF sticker unit, 6078, trailing second. Woohoo! All right, guys. Well, it's 10:32 right now. We're about to have a meet right now.
And where do you live?
All right. It looks like we have a westbound Z train about to pass by. At the same time, there's a manifest pulling out of Barstow.
Besides not getting run over?
Okay, here we go. We're about to have a meet right now. Yeah, this guy's flying to westbound. Here we go. $38.93. Alright guys, here's this eastbound manifest pulling the Barstow right now. And $84.95. Woohoo! Oh yeah, he's flying. Alright, mid DPU. There's an ace at the back. Woohoo! And 9209. Alright guys, there goes that eastbound manifest and the westbound Z train. Great train meet. Woohoo! Alrighty, it is a couple minutes before 11 right now, so heading out onto the SEMA sub right now is the Z LBDV. Apparently has C44 ACM unit, 9656 leading. Woohoo, let's go. It's my first time catching 9656 leading. Oh, yep, there he is. He's right there. Here we go. Yeah, the needle sub is a little dead right now, so yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 units up front. Not bad. Guys, horn show from BNSF. Alright guys, there he goes on his way to Denver. Alright, it is 11:08 right now. We have a westbound about to pass right now. Not sure what this is, but this could be a Q train. Pretty sure it is. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so it has a lot of saving time. like a Q train to me. Or it could be a Z train. It has a little bit of port stacker cars on it. Bunch of JB Hunt. I don't know. Not sure about this guy. Guys, there goes that westbound freight. Alright guys, well it's 11:27 right now, so about to pass me right now is the eastbound ethanol train. Guys, there's a CP unit on here, so this is my very first time catching a 9300 series in person for the very first time. Woohoo, let's go. Very happy right now. Yep, there it is, trailing second. Guys, there goes that eastbound ethanol with CP unit 9373, trailing second. Alright guys, well it's 11:54 right now. We have the eastbound about to pass. Could be a Z train. Oh yeah, sounds like this guy's hauling 70 through here. We'll see who it is. There it is. Yeah, it looks like a Z train. trying to do this train. BNSF 7373 today. Nice. Guys, there goes that westbound, there goes that eastbound Z train. Alright guys, it's 12:14 right now. We have a westbound Z train about to pass. Oh my god, there's so much power up front. Here we go. This guy's flying. That westbound Z train. Goddamn, he was flying. Alright guys, well, it's 12:54 right now, so it's been 40 minutes since a westbound passed and about an hour since an eastbound passed. Looks like we have a Z train about to pass right now. My dad just got here not too long ago with lunch, so we've been a little hungry since the morning, since we got here, but we're finally eating, so that's good. Alright guys, it is 1:49 right now. We have eastbound about to pass with AC 44 CM unit number 611. Here we go. Alright, it is 2 in the afternoon right now. Got a westbound port stacker about to pass. He is not stopping. Oh, you know what? There's an H1. Nice. And 1006. Woohoo! Nice. You know what? I think I have seen 1006. I saw 1006 leading last year's the home pass. Got something at the back. Alright guys, there goes 1006 to Long Beach. Woohoo! Alright, it's 2:36 right now. We have the eastbound Z train about to pass by. There's only 3 units up front, so there's nothing interesting. However, trailing third is a Thunder Cab Ace, so yeah. Davey Hunt up front. Or you know what? I think this may be a Q train. Yeah, look. Yep. Got a rear DPU at the back. It's a Q train. Rear DPU. 6118. Alright guys, there goes that eastbound Q train. Alright guys, well it's 3:05 right now. Yes sir, here he is. Guys, we have an ace leader leading a westbound Z train. Woohoo! At the same time, there's a port stacker about to pass by soon. So it looks like we're gonna have a train meet. Yep, that's definitely a Z train for sure, because there's FedEx up front. Stacker. Should be right. I do not see them. Wait, the little entrance thing, like this guy has a manifest part on his back. That westbound Z train. Alright guys, so the Z train just passed, so the port stacker is about to pass right now.
Oh, never mind.
Look right here. Thanks. There's something sticking out. Oh wow. They got caught on the railing. Yeah. Wow, yeah, this guy is at least 2 miles long. Yeah, he's a very long one. Alright guys, there goes that eastbound port stacker. It would have been cool if those two met at the same time, but Z train passed first, and then right after he passed, this guy passed, so yeah. Alright guys, so we have another eastbound about to pass right now, so he's 10 minutes behind the port stacker. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what? I think, yep, he's diverging. This is a Z train, I think. Could be a kill. Yeah, this guy's coming from a car. This is a Z train. Yep, that's FedEx. All right, we have a rear DPU at the end. 8318. Alright guys, there goes the westbound Z train. Eastbound Z train. Alright guys, well it's 3:44 in the afternoon right now. We finally have the West Colton and North Platte manifest about to pass right now. So yeah. There's 4 units up front. Oh, there's only 3 units up front. All right. Leader is 67, 76. 5610 and 6616. 6617, my bad. All right, well, this guy is slowing down right now, so yeah, it looks like he's approaching Yermo. Oh, we got a BNSF coming. What? We have a race right now. Well, guys, apparently we have an eastbound BNSF freight about to pass right now. I see the rear DPU right there, but I think this guy's about to block him, so I'm not too sure if I'll be able to catch the rear DPU of the manifest, but we'll see here. Yeah, he's all the way down there. He's all the way down there. So yeah, we may have a train race here. We'll see. Wait, you know what? That eastbound BNSF freight stopped, sort of the signal, but I see headlights down there, so yeah. You know why? All right, let's see what we have for the rear DPU. Nothing interesting, it's just a tier 4 unit, so yeah. 2552. All right, guys, there goes the West Colton. North Platte manifest gonna stop at Yermo soon, so yeah. All right, it is 2 minutes before 4 in the early afternoon right now. Whoa, is that a fire nearby? What is that? But anyways, one of the units is smoking pretty good. Yeah, this is a Z train, it looks like. eastbound Z train. Alright guys, well it is 2 minutes before 5 in the early evening here. Got a westbound about to pass right now, finally. Yeah, this guy's flying, I think. There's a eastbound empty grain train nearby. I don't know when it's gonna pass, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, he's definitely flying for sure. Westbound Z train.